Hey guys, so there is a end of Legends Festival 2024 player survey, or I guess user survey here. And this is just a very easy way to get free Chrono Crystals. There's 250 Chrono Crystals you can just get by answering the survey. I tend to actually do cover these surveys as videos, and I've actually been asked to do this, so I figured I might as well go ahead and do this. No harm, no foul in doing something like this. Typically there aren't really any major questions that they ask in these. Usually it's just the standard, like, how much do you enjoy the game? How old are you? What's your job? Etc, etc, etc. Like those kinds of things. So I guess collect data on what types of players are playing the game and things of that nature. So we'll go through some of these questions, and if there's anything super interesting, we can discuss it. But let's see what it says here. Thank you for playing Dragon Ball Legends. In order to improve Legends and provide a better experience for our players, we'll be holding a survey. As a token of our thanks, anyone who fills it out will receive a gift of 250 CC. The survey consists of about 20 questions and should take approximately 10 minutes. Alrighty, and then you get the CC on the 22nd. So you're not going to get this right away, but just free stuff is free stuff. So let's go ahead and check out the survey here. Let me pull it up. I'll be back in a second. All right, so here we are in the survey. Let's see. The following questions will be about your thoughts on Dragon Ball. Out of all of the Dragon Ball anime series, choose 5 that are your favorite. And they're splitting up Z into different sagas. Okay. I will go Dragon Ball. I will go Frieza Saga. Let's just see what else we got here. Android / Cell Saga, Majin Buu Saga, GT Super, Daima movie, Dragon Ball movies, Dragon Ball Z movies, Dragon Ball Super movies, other. Dragon Ball movies. I can't see anybody choosing that. Dragon Ball movies. That's what, Curse of the Blood Rubies. We have Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle, and then there's like the Mystical Adventure. I guess, would Path to Power count as a Dragon Ball movie? I don't think. Is it? I guess technically it would count, but yeah, I can't see anybody choosing that one. I'm gonna go Android / Cell Saga. I'm gonna go Dragon Ball Super, and then one more. I'm gonna go Dragon Ball Super movies. Oh, but Z movies are also good. Let's just choose 5. Damn, this is tough actually. I think it's gonna be between. I'm gonna go Super movies over Z movies, because Super movies is just Broly and Superhero. I think the quality of Broly and Superhero overall is better than the quality of the Z movies. So this is what I'll go with here. It's tough. I like all these things. Like I like Saiyan Saga a lot. I like Buu Saga. There are parts of GT obviously that nobody really likes, but there are parts that people do like. I didn't even see Daima there. Daima's on here, huh? I don't even think it's really fair to judge Daima yet. It's not even over. So I don't even feel I wouldn't even feel justified in picking Daima yet. So I'm not even gonna pick that. Dragon Ball movies, no way. That's the one no one's gonna pick. Dragon Ball Z movies, it's tough. I really like the Z movies too, but sure, this is what we're gonna go with. Yeah, none. Who's picking none? And why are you playing the game? What characters or scenes from Dragon Ball would you like to see in Dragon Ball Legends? I have to type these out. Okay, give me a second here. All right, so they don't really give us a ton of room here. It's just like one line, but I just put a bunch of characters that came to mind here. We have Demon King Piccolo. Obviously, he's already in the game, but I want a new one. You know what? I should specify Ultra Demon King Piccolo. I put 22nd / 23rd World Tournament TN. I actually put this guy in my, the characters we could see in 2025 video. There's like an off chance they could do an LF version of that character. Tambourine is like actually a pretty major character. Tambourine is actually the character who introduces the concept of like major characters dying in the series. Like he kills Krillin. It's like a major character dying for the first time, essentially. Jackie Chun, it's kind of surprising he's not in the game yet. And then I put Grandpa Gohan, and then I put Tsuranoke Goku, who's like the kid Goku that does the attack that finishes off Demon King Piccolo. I didn't know what to call this in English, so I just put the Japanese here. We already have this as the Legends Road Kid Goku, but we very clearly need a new one, so I put that there. Characters as non-fighters, I think this is just talking about characters who don't fight. I put Fortune Teller Baba, Kami, and Pilaf. Kami obviously can fight. I don't know, is there a scene in Dragon Ball where he actually fights besides when he takes over that guy's body? I don't recall there's a scene where he fights. Like when he first appears, when Goku first gets to the top of Kami's lookout, he attacks Kami and Kami like swats him away, but that's not a fight. Like is there any fight scene with Kami actually fighting? I don't think so. So I put him as non-fighter. And then Pilaf, I mean, yeah. And then scenes, I just put Demon King Piccolo killing Shenron, which, I mean, that would be my ultra intro for Demon King Piccolo. All right, next. The following questions concern how you feel about Dragon Ball Legends. How satisfied are you with the past year of Dragon Ball Legends and Legends Festival 2024? Please rate your satisfaction with the following from 1 to 10. 10 is the highest ranking, huh? Okay. Dragon Ball Legends as a whole, the past year. This is tough to really rate the whole year as a collective thing, because I think if you look at January through July, that was a very strong period for Dragon Ball Legends. I think they did a really good job at the beginning of the year. There was, I would say there were a few things that weren't so strong, scattered out throughout that period. Like the Super Vegeta release was kind of weak. I think there was a period with the Saiyan Saga campaign that was really dry. And then we had like the semi-dry period leading up to Anniversary. I think them leading into Anniversary with the Saiyan Saga celebration, it really took a lot of momentum away from the game. And I think that is definitely something that we kind of also felt. I think moving into Legends Festivals, there really was almost no momentum moving into the celebration. So that's a piece of feedback I would give them. If there was like a free response section on this page here, I'd probably put that there. But we need to have actual momentum moving into these major celebrations. I think that's actually one of the reasons why part 1 of Legends Fest felt as weak as it did. If I had to rate the whole year, it's tough. I think actually, again, January through July was pretty good. But then when you look at everything after July, pretty much, you take a look at the Z movie celebration. Oh my God, literally, I would actually rate that as a 1. The Z movie celebration was actually a 1. And then we had the Majin Buu celebration, which was also kind of not great. And then we moved into Legends Fest, and part 1 of Legends Fest was, quite honestly, it was an L. Part 1 was an L. I would say part 2 was good. It wasn't great, it was good. And then part 3 was very good. Part 3 was exceptional this year in Legends Fest. So for Dragon Ball Legends as a whole, I probably would say it was like a 6. Again, just objectively looking at the year, I think January through July was good. I would say definitely as a whole, 2023 was way better than 2024. But I'd say at least January through July was very good for the most part. But then after that, up until Legends Fest Part 2, all the way from July through that period, not very good. So I think it's fair to give it like a 6. I think that's fair. And then Legends Festival is probably even harder to judge because part 1, I think part 1 of these major celebrations, Anniversary and Legends Fest, they're just so important. If you fumble part 1 of the celebration, it is so hard to come back and make the celebration feel special if part 1 is lackluster or underwhelming, because it sets the tone for the rest of the celebration, right? That's why I think the 6th anniversary was seen as so crazy, because part 1 was just so stupid. It was insane. They're probably there's almost like a 0% chance they're ever going to top part 1 of 6th. Like, it's very tough to top that. Because if you objectively look at part 2 of the 6th anniversary, it wasn't that good. It really wasn't. But it was the momentum we had going from part 1 into part 2 that I think made part 2 look probably better than people thought. We also weren't sure whether or not we were going to get 1 or 2 banners for part 2, because it wasn't that established as a format yet. For Legends Fest, I think I'm going to give it a 5. You could definitely give it higher or lower, actually, than this. Part 1, if they had, all they had to do for part 1, if they gave both part 1 characters the Synchro Gauge mechanic, where it was fusing Goku and Vegeta into Vegito, and it was fusing Goku Black and Zamasu into Fusion Zamasu, and they gave them much more interesting, like, aesthetics, if that makes sense. If you guys notice, a lot of the lines that Vegito has are just copy and pasted from existing lines that are already on older Vegito characters. Things like that are just very noticeable as festival headlining characters. I think if they had made those characters more interesting, made their kits more interesting, gave them just, again, more interesting abilities like the Synchro Gauge, I would literally put this as like a 9, I think. But it's just that part 1 that really brings it all the way down here, I think. So I'm going to leave it as a 5. What do you enjoy most about playing Dragon Ball Legends? Yeah, they usually ask this. It's fun to win using the gameplay techniques I've honed. So what do you only pick 1 here? Let me just see. Yeah, you pick 1. It's fun winning using a party I put a lot of thought into. It's fun winning with my carefully strengthened favorite character. It's fun to see my gameplay techniques improve. It's fun to be able to maintain a high rank and score. It's fun to obtain and show off my high-ranking titles. And then this is somehow fun. What does that mean? What do I enjoy most? I don't know. I feel like all these are the same. It's fun to win using the gameplay techniques I've honed. It's fun to see my gameplay techniques improve. Like, it's not really a different response. I guess I'll just put this, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's move on. What were your thoughts on the PvP event Tri Arena? Oh yeah, this was a very good event. I did like this a lot, actually. Let's see. Please select all that apply. It was fun using characters I don't normally use. Yes, for sure. It was fun playing as characters I normally wouldn't battle. Yep. Shooting for 3 consecutive wins was the perfect amount of difficulty. Yeah, I didn't see any issue with that. It made forming parties easier since only specific tag and episode characters could be used. I mean, I don't really think it was easier. I wanted to play it more and whenever with no limitations on the duration. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Don't implement limits like LBR. There we go. Next. What do you prioritize when obtaining characters from a summon? Oh, this is interesting. Character features. Favorite character? Yes. Ultra rarity? I mean, no. Has powerful abilities? Yes. Has good compatibility with my current party? Yes. Is Legends Limited rarity? No. Has its own unique features? Yes. Oh my god. Can I check this like 100 times? We need like triple checkmark on this. Has captivating card illustration and or animation? Yeah. Is highly rated by influencers. I don't listen to influencers, man. Has captivating animations during battle? Yes. I really don't like. Okay, obviously for me it's not going to really matter because I just summon on everything anyway. But even if I wasn't doing like 14 starring everything and summoning on every single banner, to me it really wouldn't matter what the rarity of a character is because it's just it's an arbitrary label, right? The only actual effects the rarities of a character have on the character itself is the rates to summon them, right? Ultras are just hard to get. Legends Limited are hard to get, but not as hard to get as Ultras. And then normal Sparkings, 1% Sparkings are the easiest to get amongst like the highest rarity characters besides Sparkings and Ultras, right? So I don't really think I would look really so much at the rarities. I might even just check this and leave Ultra unchecked. Because I would, as somebody who's been, providing should you summon videos and stuff like that, like I usually recommend people don't summon for Ultras. Like I don't think it's worth doing. This one is like, who cares about this one? Summon features. The summon lineup with the new character also has other characters I want. Yes, obviously. This is something that they've been doing less of recently. They've been putting less good characters on banners with new characters. Right? If you take a look at a lot of the Legends Fest banners, like the Vegito Blue banner is a perfect example, the Part 1 Vegito Blue banner. Vegito Blue is like the only really good character on his own banner. Because they just refuse to give us other good characters to pull alongside them because they assume you're just going to be summoning for the new character only. Yes. Is it someone with tons of new characters? Yes. And then how about this? has summon coins. Why do Mega Risings and Ultra Banners not have summon coins? Insane. So yeah. Oh, you can't use more than 5 choices. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's uncheck this so we can have to uncheck one more thing. Captivating animations, own unique features, powerful abilities, favorite character, good compatible with my current party. Probably this one. I think in battle animations is probably more important than like the card art and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Isn't this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is up to 5. Does this count? It's including these ones down here? Okay, well. When summoning, so this is hard, man. There's too many here. I think these three are the most important. I'm gonna get rid of this. Get rid of this. Favorite character. I mean, that's like really the biggest factor, right? If you're like a massive, I don't know, like a massive Majin Vegeta fan, like you're obviously going to summon on Ultra Majin Vegeta no matter what. So that's important. Has its own unique features. For me, this is like the most important. This is probably even more important than favorite character. Like if they introduced I don't know, like a Jackie Chun that has like a insane new mechanic or something, that would be the most exciting thing for me because we need interesting and new mechanics and innovative abilities in the game. Has captivating animations during battle. I mean, that's also really important, but we have to get rid of one of these, huh? Man, this is tough. I don't know. I think all these are important. Favorite character, own unique features, captivating animations. Summon lineup with the new characters also has other characters I want. Is a summon with tons of new characters and then has summon coins. I feel like summon coins is really important. This is like, because this is going to convey to them that Ultra Banners not having summon coins is terrible. And same thing with Mega Rising Banners. I guess this, mainly just because this I think covers that point. The summon lineup with the new characters also has other characters I want. That would also include other new characters, right? So I'm gonna do these 5. What kind of abilities do you normally anticipate a new character to have? Okay, for each of the following points, please select the one that most accurately represents your thoughts. Uniqueness that other characters don't have, stronger than the characters, 100% this. Still somewhat powerful regardless of party, extremely powerful depending on party. I would do this one. Powerful even for beginners, powerful for understanding how to use it, yes. Suited for battle, suited for support. Huh, interesting. So this is just talking about, are you more interested in characters that are like fighting, like melee or range type characters, or support characters? I mean, this is really dependent on the situation, right? If a character comes out for a team that doesn't need a fighting character as much as they need a supporting character, then that's going to sway my opinion, right? I'm going to do this one. I think we definitely have a lack of support characters. Like when you compare this age of Dragon Ball Legends compared to like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, we used to have a lot more support characters back in the day. That's just not the case anymore. So I do think supporting characters are really important, but I don't know. It just feels, when you get like a character like UI Goku, you're not really going to be expecting UI Goku to be supporting. Still somewhat powerful regardless of battle conditions. Extremely powerful once certain battle conditions are met. I'm not a huge fan of conditions. Blue Videl, yeah. Strong in offense, strong in defense. Dude, come, this is impossible. Like, this is like, this is just, it doesn't really matter to me what you pick for this. What kind of abilities do you normally anticipate a new character to have? I'm going to go defense. I feel like defense is probably more of a premium ability. Because it's tough. The reason why is because it is harder to be a good defensive character than to be a good offensive character, I think. So I'm going to go defense here. But my answer is both. Specialized in a specific ability, balanced in abilities. I'm going to go specialized. Strong against specific characters, still somewhat effective against a variety of characters, yeah. Other than what was stated above, what other factors do you consider important when evaluating new characters' abilities? Uniqueness. Innovation. What else? Uniqueness, innovation, ground breaking mechanics, never before seen abilities. Any other synonyms we could think about this? I don't know. That sounds good to me. Let's move on. The following questions concern various advertisement sources of information. Where have you seen or heard information about Dragon Ball Legends? I've seen television commercials, advertisements at YouTube videos from influencers. Who's doing that? Cable TV? No. I don't really use online TV. X? Yeah. Social media other than X? I don't really use social media other than X, but I assume it's on there. Dragon Ball official site? Yeah, I see posts about that. Reddit? I don't really go on Reddit. And other. That's probably it for now. Of your choices above, which source do you trust the information of the most? Oh. Come on. Come on, dude. If an official Dragon Ball Legends event were to be held in Japan, would you participate? Yeah. You know what's crazy about this? Is they used to hold every event here in Japan. Every single event. Up until I moved here. And when I moved here, literally, I'm not even kidding. I moved here in April 2022. Starting from April 2022, every single event has been held in the US. It's insane. It's insane. If there were to be an online Dragon Ball Legends event where players competed in PvP, what rules would you prefer? Please choose one of the following. Standard, proud. I mean, this is a nonsense selection because we don't know what the rules would be. So I'm just going to choose standard. If you have any opinions or feedback from Dragon Ball Legends or messages or requests for the development team, please enter them here. Yeah, I have a good one. Please create and release characters who have unique abilities. Please create characters who have innovative mechanics. We want new mechanics. Do not copy and paste the same character 900 times in a row. Thanks. There we go. There we go. That's the survey. So on the 22nd, I think is what they said, is when we'll get the Chrono Crystals for this. Let me know down below if you guys had any things that you wanted to include in your survey, or that you did include in your survey that you think are nice to share with everybody else. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.